Mm, 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 mm. All right. Good morning, crypto junkies. So, tons of stuff going on today. I actually shot two videos yesterday, but I hadn't slept at all yesterday. I stayed up for a whole day straight trading all night. And I just rewatched the one video because I shot one video and I was still like, no, we're going to put control finance towards the bottom. And then I shot another video where it was like maybe a little too aggressive, maybe a little over the top. And then I just took forever to make the points, and so I just decided to delete both videos. But we're going to talk about control finance. We're going to talk about BitConnect, BitPetite, trading, and a lot of fun other stuff. So first off, where do we start? So let's start with apparently a couple of YouTubers have been attacked by this anonymous or fake anonymous for I don't really know why. I don't really get it. And I don't really like drama. So I watched like two videos, well, like a video and a half, and then got annoyed and just shut it off. I will say that I highly doubt that anonymous is attacking people because they're promoting BitConnect. Like it's not something that's destroying the whole world. I think there's bigger problems. So my personal opinion is that I really doubt that that's what's going on. But I have no clue. I'm going to keep going on this channel because I think it provides massive value. And so, yeah, I'm going to continue to talk about what I'm doing and sharing those experiences in hopes that it allows and educates you to make a smarter decision in what you're doing in your investing strategy. So let's now talk about the auto trading bots. Like, I think the core issue here is that people don't really have a plan. People don't really have a solid investing strategy. So you have a lot of people who are watching YouTube videos and then like, oh man, let me drop 10 grand here and 5 grand there. And like, that's not really a strategy. That's just, that's putting 5 grand here and 10 grand there. And so when you start to diversify into the bots and then holding and staking and trading, whether it's manually through a bot, through brokerage, whatever it is that you're doing, I think that helps add safety and security, and it actually starts to formulate itself into a plan. I shot a video a couple days ago where it talked about how you'd break down your percentages, 20% to trading here, 20% to holding. And that's important to keep talking about because, the BitConnects, the usi-techs, like they'll come and go. There'll be a lot more of them that come and go than the ones that stick around. That's just how it is. That's how it is in any really volatile market. So you have to remember that. If BitConnect goes away today, I'll be okay. I remember shooting videos right around when they had frozen everybody's accounts, couldn't withdraw, and everybody was freaking out saying, yeah, I knew it. Now it's a scam. It's a scam. And like, they bounced back pretty well. They did a pretty crappy job of communicating it, but like they came back, right? And everybody now is happy again, and we've all forgotten what just happened with BitConnect. So keep that in mind, and definitely keep that in mind with your investing strategy. So let's talk about control finance. I just got the email, I'm sure you did as well, minutes ago. The wackiest email I've ever gotten. There's no signature like signed off from the control finance team. It looks like they use Google Translate from some other language to break it into English. And it was funny because I'd done very little actual research on control finance. I had listened to somebody else to get involved in it. And I want to bring that up as a very valid point to you as to why you should research things yourself. So it took me one Facebook message to read yesterday. And that's why the second video I shot yesterday, I just didn't end up liking. But it took me reading one email to realize that the company's not going to last. And I'm not saying that to create fear or anything, but you should probably just pull out all stakes that you can. Definitely, I'm suggesting everybody that's in my group that's a crypto junkie following me to not invest in control finance anymore. I don't think it's going to be around. I don't think it's going to make it. They've frozen all withdrawals, even down to like the $5-10 mark, which up until yesterday was still working. And I think they're saying something now that they set up new trading accounts and those have been frozen till the 17th. Like, they're saying a bunch of stuff that proves that they have no clue what they're actually talking about. And I don't know how things were operating before, but wouldn't you have already had seasoned trading accounts? I mean, there's just so many more questions that I get in my mind when reading the email. There's no signature. There's no like, hey, sincerely yours, Control Finance Team. There's just a lot of really weird stuff. And so, yeah, I don't know, like it could completely turn around, but I'm going to say at this point, my bet is that it won't. And so there's, I think three or $350 invested in that we'll lose. It's okay because it's not my only investment, and yeah, it sucks to lose money, but I want to take this as a moment to share my philosophy and my mindset with you, is that we can act in two different ways when something happens. When something happens, we can say, this happened to me, and we can be a victim. And a victim blames other people, blames other circumstances, blames things outside of themselves for what has just happened to them. Or we can be the other type of person, which is how most billionaires operate, which is how most millionaires operate, and that's to take full responsibility for your role in whatever just happened. And I know that that might sound cheesy or tacky, but the reality is the more successful people you study, you start to realize is that that's how they operate. And it's very hard for most people to operate that way because it's very easy to be a victim. It's very easy to blame something else outside of yourself, because then you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to take responsibility. You don't have to look at yourself and say, well, here's what I did in this situation. Here's how I contributed. And so, yeah, when things like that happen, I look at it quite differently, I think, than most. And that will also allow you to rebound and bounce back much faster to be able to start getting back in the game. Like we really have to treat it like, okay, if something like this happens, and let's say Control Finance is gone, which that's what, $145 million. That's 50, what was it? Let me jump back to the Control Finance website here. It's either 57,000 people or 5,000 people. I can't remember which one, but it tells you right on their website. Yeah, 58,000 people. So there's been another 1,000 people jump, not 1,000, but about 600 jump in since yesterday. And there's 125 million, 122 million, excuse me. So that's a lot of people that would be out of their investment, right? And have to move on and come up with a new plan. And I think that there's going to be a lot of people who do and a lot of people who don't if they go away. So let's talk about BitConnect and keep moving forward. BitConnect is doing really well since they've been back. They've been back since what, the 25th, 26th is now the 12th. So they're doing really well. Somebody jumped in. I want to also take a quick caveat and say that most of what you see happening in my accounts, the big difference is that there's very few people who've signed up underneath me. I have like 6 or 7. There's people who have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people underneath them. And so the money that you see me investing is like 99% my own, okay? And now we're just starting to get a lot of people come in on the affiliate side. Like yesterday, we had somebody come in at $1,000 on BitPetite under my link. And today there's another $2,000 that came through on BitConnect under my link. And so it's important to see that, most of what you're seeing is my money. So it's not, I'm not making money, a huge amount of money off of people signing up underneath me. I don't have a huge motivation to make videos because I have all these affiliate signups. Like, that's not the case at all. I'm making these videos because, again, I'm just sharing my journey and hoping that you're making a better decision based off the information. So that's pretty cool. I've got what, $85 sitting here in the wallet. I just woke up like within the last hour. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this yet because I've been pumping a huge amount of money into trading. In the last 2 days, I've been getting more and more serious with that, just studying charts and watching videos and just digesting so much information to obviously take my manual trading to the next level, because I see that as being an important thing. All right, let's jump into BitPetite. Nothing's really changed here. Holding $150 my position. Gotten 44 totally paid out. We got some balances sitting there. So in another couple days, I'm sure we'll be ready for withdrawal or do something there. Let's check out the cap. The cap is at 144, 43 to 44 million. Excuse me. Yeah, 144 million yesterday. Today it's at 146. So things are looking pretty good. there's been some interesting rides too over the last 24 hours with some of the top 20 coins. And there's definitely been some new ones coming up and some ones that have been on the rise in terms of gain. And so I've been just kind of following that, and it's been interesting to see. Cointelegraph, this is, oh no, oops, is it down? I was just about to say how this is like, okay, there it is. I was just about to say how this is like one of my morning things to check out Cointelegraph and see what's new, and then if the site doesn't load. That would have been kind of funny, actually. But yeah, they've always got like a fresh new 5-10 articles every morning. I get a fair amount of surface level news from here. I don't really read into the opinions behind it, but I definitely like what I'm seeing so far, and I'm going to continue to use this site. I've talked about it before. I love like the pop art style that they use on all the graphics. But anyways, that's and I show more about my morning routine a couple of videos ago. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. I'm testing out 1, 2, possibly a third, so 3 new like auto trading bots that I don't see anyone talking about them at all, actually. And so I'm testing those out now. Got a minimum investment in each one, which is I think $100. So you'll see me talking about them maybe in another 10 days if they pass the test. If not, won't talk about them at all. And we'll see if we can increase kind of our position on these Autobots. So we're in on usi-tech big. Control Finance I've put down to the bottom of the list, and I would strongly suggest that you do not invest any more in that until we see what's going to happen, which this is the first time that I've actually come out with a position like this and talked like this. If you go back through my videos, I did not act like this with BitConnect back last month. So yep, hold off on Control Finance. We're still testing out BitPetite. That's looking good so far, though. I know of some people who are doing really well. They have upwards of a $5,000 investment into that. And it's paying back quite well. I'm testing out 3 new ones. And then don't forget about usi-tech. I had a good, I think 3-5 people sign up into usi-tech. They haven't bought any packages, but they've been signing up because nobody's talking about usi-tech. Remember, guys, they're a Forex exchange that was trading at a high level for a long time until they even started offering crypto. And cryptocurrency is not their main, their main vehicle. Their main vehicle actually is still Forex. And so they're a very different type of offering, very different type of structure to the Autobot than I think is out there. So they're a very unique tool to use. Check them out. I got a usi-tech link underneath the video. If you want to go ahead and give me some love, then click through that and I'll get some sort of affiliate commission, I'm sure. Outside of that, I'll be shooting another video later on today to talk about the 200 subscriber challenge. We're at about 160 now. I want to get us to 200 as quick as possible, and I want to give away some money. So I'm going to be giving away a $100 BitConnect deposit because I love BitConnect. I believe in them quite a bit. And so yeah, we'll be giving that away, and we're going to try and get this channel rocking and rolling up to 200 subs as quick as possible. That being said, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now so that you get that first email notification when we go live and upload a new video. Be on the lookout because we'll be shooting more very soon.